Hello folks, this is Scott with Dallas Paint Correction and Luxury Microfiber here in Dallas, Texas. I want to have a conversation with you guys about how much money is really needed to start an auto detailing business. Before we get there, I want to talk about an article that I read this morning. It was very eye-opening for me. The article states that 4 out of 10 Americans cannot afford a $400 last-minute emergency. That means 40% of the American public, if we all walked up to them and said, "Do you have $400 you could give me right now?" they would say, "No, I don't. I live paycheck to paycheck. I cannot afford a $400 last-minute emergency. That would ruin the whole cart for me." All the wheels fall off at that point. Those who call me and ask me how much money it takes to start a business, I've asked them in return, how much do you think you need? I think, what, $10,000, Scott? I say, do you have $10,000? No. How much money you got? Scott, I don't even have $1,000. That's okay. We can do it with less. We can start a auto detailing business with less. A lot of you guys are overthinking it, thinking that you have to offer paint correction. You got to buy Rupes machines. You got to buy all these fancy polishes and compounds. I want you to throw that all out the window. If you happen to be 4 of those 10 Americans who cannot afford a $400 last-minute emergency, there's no reason talking about it. I hate this expression, but I'll use it. You're at the bottom of the barrel. And I need to get you moving. I need to get you inspired. I need to get you to start a business with less than $800. And I'll show you how to do it. When you start an auto detailing business and you're starting at the beginning, we're only going to offer the basics. We're going to wash the car. We're going to clay it. We're going to seal it. We're going to clean the wheels. We're going to open up the doors. We're going to clean the glass. We're going to scrub the carpets. We're going to use a lot of elbow grease. What do we really need? Gallon of soap? Go into Walmart and buy McGuire's Gold Class. It'll get you, it'll be fine. Great soap. You need a tire dressing. Well, let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone, or many birds with 1 stone. McGuire's Hyper Dressing. You can use it as a tire dressing, and you can use it to dress the interior plastics and vinyl inside of a car. A gallon of it is what? I don't know what I paid for it. $30, $29, I don't know. But it's not expensive. You need an all-purpose cleaner or a degreaser to scrub tires and use something on the interior as well, on carpets and plastic and vinyl pieces. You got McGuire's all-purpose cleaner by the gallon, which is relatively cheap. You don't want to order that stuff online. You got Super Clean, you got Purple Power. Turn off the noise from the outside world. Don't buy this, don't buy that. You ain't got time to worry about that. We just got to get you going. And we want to do it with spending as little money as possible. You don't even have any to begin with. But I want to make you rich. Do you need a power washer to clean somebody's car? No. You can just have a hose and a nozzle and hook up to your client's water system. I've never brought my own water, never had a generator, don't need it. You can't afford it. And it doesn't matter, in my opinion, you don't want it anyway. So you don't even need a power washer. I get beat up all the time. Scott, how do you recommend those Greenworks? Because they're $80. You want to get a power washer? They're not the greatest things in the world, but it's better than a hose. It'll get the job done a little quicker. But in the beginning, you can just use a garden hose and a nozzle. Heck, some of you have said, Scott, when I started off, I borrowed my dad's hose off the side of his house. Smart. Now you're thinking, you didn't have a lot of money, but you had a passion. You had a desire. And you saw all the little opportunities. My grandma's got a hose. She doesn't need on her a nozzle on the end of her hose. I asked her if I could borrow it to start off. Cool. Who's going to teach you? Nobody even has to know about it. You need you need a wheel cleaner. I like acid-based wheel cleaners. You can find the ones that are dilutable. You know, McGuire's wheel brightener. You don't like that stuff? You don't want to be around acid? Cool. There's other wheel cleaners out there. Get a gallon of this stuff. You don't need 10 gallons. You want to clay the vehicle? That's a low-risk process. You don't have to buy Clay Magic, $25 for a clay bar. Walk into Walmart and buy 1 clay bar kit and you're ready to go. You'll get through a couple of cars with that. You need a glass cleaner? Pretty simple. Go to Walmart, get a glass cleaner. Just make sure it's safe on window tint. Maybe you don't even want to do traditional car washing. You want to do rinseless, waterless, because your local governments tell you can't use free-flowing water. Cool, just get a rinseless solution that works. That's cheap, that gets you going in the beginning. O&R is a great option for you. Now we open up the doors and we got to scrub the carpets, right? Do you need a mighty carpet extractor? No, you don't even have the money for that. You can use a little bit of elbow grease here. You're going to spray some APC, you're going to scrub with some brushes. You can buy brushes at Walmart, dollar stores. Find the ones that will just get you through the job. You need something to clean the plastics, the leather, you can use an APC. Maybe you don't like that. Your temperament says, I think I need a leather cleaner. There's leather cleaners out there. You can buy it by the gallon that are relatively cheap. That's fine. We've already got the interior dressing, right? We got Meguiar's Hyper Dressing because we're going to be using that on the tires and the wheel wells as well. That's cool. You need a wax or a sealant. Don't overthink it. Get one of them. Meguiar's liquid wax or liquid sealant, they say it's a wax, but it's a liquid paint sealant at Walmart. That'll get you so many cars when you're starting off. In the beginning, you just want to find something that's easy to use and easy to remove. You don't need silicon dioxide, you don't need high-end ceramic coatings. You're starting at the bottom here, right? And there's no disrespect in that, not at all, because you're not going to be there for long. You don't need to know about ceramic coatings, you don't need to buy them, you don't need to offer them. 80% of the buying public around Dallas don't even know what ceramic coatings are, but they're still looking for an auto detailing service. A lot of people want basic services, and you can get into offering basic services for a little bit of money. You need a DBA, you got to come up with a business name. DBA is do business as. You got to go to your town hall, see your city clerk, tell her you want to start a business, bring your ID with you, your social security number, come up with a clever little name for your business, fill out the form. A couple days later, she gives you a tax ID number. It's typically, because it's a DBA, it's your social security number on the certificate. And that's how you're going to file your taxes at the end of the year under your business name. Don't worry about becoming incorporated or getting an LLC. You ain't got time. You can change all of that later. We just got to get you moving and making some money. Going from making $400 a week, maybe in a couple of months you're making $1,500 a week. Holy crap, you're rich now. You're moving. You're going to be calling me saying, Scott, did you try the new Rupes polisher? Dude, you couldn't even afford a wax applicator a couple of months ago. Now you're talking about buying a $500 machine? Good for you. You did it. If you're sitting on the fence, man, and you're one of those Americans who can't afford that last minute emergency for $400, auto detailing is so freaking cool. It's right there for you to take it. You don't need a lot. You don't need a truck, a trailer, big freaking logos all over yourself. You don't have to show up with uniforms. Make sure you dress nice. Get yourself some nice t-shirts. Show up presentable, clean cut. Make sure you don't stink. You don't even have to have printed invoices with your name on it. You can walk into Walmart, Target, just buy, those 3-piece carbon invoices and write your invoices out that way. You're going to want to get some business cards. Vistaprint. I don't know, they probably give you 500 business cards for $20. So awesome. Remember, you're at the bottom of the barrel. We want to get you out. We want to get you moving. In a year's time, I want you on YouTube telling people, guess what? I had $300. And now I'm making $70,000, $80,000 a year. I'm rich, man. I hate the way this world works. I hate the way this system works. It's almost as if the man wants to keep you down. Doesn't want you to get inspired. Auto detailing takes so little to get into it. Shut out the outside noise. You don't need all this fancy crap. You don't need my products. You don't need my towels. Just get moving. And before you know it, you'll be in the room with all of us bigwigs, right? Buying all this crap. And you go, man, this feels sweet. And it didn't take long to get there. Not too long ago, I was living paycheck to paycheck. Broke, miserable. Now I got a business. Scott, let me tell you what I'm doing, man. I might need an employee. Holy crap, dude, really? I know a guy in Dallas that's making over $100,000 a year. And if you saw the way he washed a car, you'd call him a hack. Go try telling that to him. Walk up to him, I would never do it. Walk up to him and say, Bobby, you're making over $100,000 a year and you use one wash mitt to clean that whole car, but you don't even have a bucket? He'll laugh at you. He'll go, come look at my bank account. He's created his own world, his own reality. He found the customers and the clients he wants to work with, and he capitalized on it. He was selling him. When you're in business for yourself, these products don't really make you money. You're selling you. I sell me. I'm kind of like a little prostitute. My clients call me up. It starts then. I'm selling me. Kindness, compassion, understanding. I don't throw my services away for free. I build relationships. Some of you got to learn these things. Communication skills, building relationships. You can do this with less than $500 worth of stuff inside your vehicle. And create a small little empire for yourself. You got to start somewhere. Do you need a garage keeper's insurance and policy? I don't think so. You want to get it. If you're moving your clients' cars, doing paint correction, anything like that, yeah. But if you're just offering the basic services, my temperament tells me I'm okay. The risk is low. But I would never tell you not to do it. If you think you need to do it, then get a garage keeper's policy. They're probably somewhere, I don't know what I'm paying. I think I'm paying like $80 a month. I hate the way this world works. It wants to make you believe you can't do it. Takes too much initial investment. Not in auto detailing. Really isn't. You can do it. You can do it. I love you all. Talk to you soon.